Hello everybody, my name is Exswordion and today I am doing a showcase and tutorial on the Destroyer Standard Turret, also known as the DST. A bunch of people requested that I should do this, so here I am. I did say I would do it, so yeah, stay tuned for more and enjoy. The DST is the Destroyer Standard Turret. This is the turret that was originally used on the new generation Royal Navy destroyers from the Airship Pirates Series. The DST is a very good stable cannon with lots of range and a good amount of firepower. It is small enough so that it can be fit reasonably well in most airships, like here in the Destroyer Mark III. This cannon, as well as the world's smallest turret and the belly turret cannon, were originally designed by Bacchiaro, and a link to his channel and my tutorials of the cannons can be found on the screen and in the video description. Now onto some specifics. Similar to the world's smallest turret and the belly turret cannon, the Destroyer Standard Turret has an adjustable arc, which means that it can fire at different heights, things that are below it, things that are at its level, and things that are above it. The Destroyer Standard Turret has 8 propellant dispensers, 2 projectile dispensers, and a range of about 200 blocks, which is actually really good as it can be used as a kind of long-range sniping cannon for medium-sized warships. All in all, the resting of the turret is very simple and compact, and of course the turret itself is compatible with the plugin Movecraft, so you can rotate it. But the cannon itself works perfectly fine if you don't have the Movecraft plugin. Alright guys, so these are the resources that you're going to need to build the Destroyer Standard Turret. We have 18 redstone, 10 redstone repeaters, 1 redstone comparator, 4 redstone torches. I'm going to use 4, but this number can vary depending on how far you want the signal from the turret to reach down. You'll see what I mean when we actually build the turret. You'll need 1 side, 1 fence, doesn't matter what type of fence, just as long as it's compatible with your turret.craft file. A stone pressure plate, a water bucket, a wooden button, very important that it's a wooden button, otherwise your cannon won't work. 10 dispensers, blasting clay and blue wool are going to be the blocks that are used for my actual airship, although black stained clay is also going to be compatible in my turret.craft file, sorry about that, as well as grey stained clay, but you could use one type of clay. I just use different types because it looks pretty. And then we've got some stone slabs, light rig wool and orange wool. These blocks are going to be in my turret.craft file. Obviously if you just want to build this turret without Movecraft, that's perfectly fine and it will work just as well. Alright guys, so first things first, you're going to want to find a place where you want to build the Destroyer Standard Turret or DST, whichever you prefer. And then you're going to want to mine out this sort of pattern. So make sure this is in the center, by the way, because that's important. Although if you are having a ship that's wider, it doesn't need to be in the center, just so all of this kind of fits in. So you want to dig down 1 block, mine, although dig could also work. And then you want to mine out 3 blocks on each side. And then we're going to go to the center here, and we're going to mine down 7 blocks. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And here we're just going to place our pillaring and wiring blocks for the turret itself. There we go. Now our turret will be facing in this direction. And first things first, we want to fill all of these blocks here with light grey wool, apart from these 3. Just place that there for the time being. But we will replace this with a dispenser and place a dispenser there. We will place 3 dispensers like so, and 3 dispensers here like this. And then what we'll do is we'll go down here, place a dispenser like that, delete that one, place another one here. Then you want to get your you want to place a stone slab there, and a fence, although it can be any type of slab really, just make sure it's compatible with your turret.craft file, same with the fence, and stone pressure plate there. Now we'll get to decorating this bit later, but now let's just do the redstone. So you want to place redstone here, here and here. Separate that with some light grey wool like so, and then you want to place 2 repeaters, 1 on 2 ticks and 1 on full delay. This one will go into light grey wool with a comparator set to subtraction mode by right clicking on it. Then we want to place 2 blocks like so, put redstone on top of them. We want to place blocks like this, put redstone here. Now we want to cut this wire So simply place blocks on top of it, like so, to cut that signal. And then we want to take blocks here, like so, and we place redstone here, and we will do the same on the other side, like so, and this will be where we will wire up our projectile dispensers. So we'll place 2 grey stained clay like so, a repeater on full delay with redstone, piece of redstone there, and we'll do the same on this side, repeater on full delay and piece of redstone there. Now we can start with covering this up. So first of all, very simple, we'll just cover up this bit right here. We can actually add an extra block, add an extra half slab here because the wire just needs to be cut there. And it's very important though that you make sure that you only place the slab here so that this wire doesn't get cut, otherwise your cannon will not work. It will not work, yeah. And then you can place a block there, and then if you place blocks like so, we'll cover that up, and then you'll place another stone slab there, and you can do the same on the other side, just like so. I messed up a bit there. Do that, and then do the same here. And did I do that correct? Yes, I did. Sorry. And then you can place, of course, your 2 blocks right there. Now, from here you can just fill in these bits right here with just some more wool. You can get some more lift power into your turret. Of course, you don't have to do this if you don't want to. I prefer this way. Place another block there, and then you can place light grey wool there. Cover that up with stone slab there, and do the same on this side. So 4 of these blocks along. We can place double stone slab on the ground here like so, and then we'll do the same here as we've done on the other side, and we'll just simply cover this all up, and that is your basic shape done. But of course you want to make it look a bit more visually appealing, and we do still need to add in the water, so let's do that right now. Add it on that back dispenser right there. We can cover this up like so, and then we can take some black stained clay and put 3 blocks on each side like that. And once you're done with that, then you can finally add the sign, subcraft rotate sign. Now you don't have to do this if you are just simply using Movecraft. If you aren't using Movecraft, but if you are using Movecraft, then this will be the sign that you use to work the turret. I'm sorry about the rain. Yeah, we'll turn it off now, and there we go. And there's your subcraft rotate sign. Just make sure that it works by right clicking and left clicking. Of course this turret will still work in normal Minecraft, that's just to rotate it with Movecraft. So there we go. Now we're going to go on to the inner wirings of the turret. Alrighty guys, so we're just going to mine down here, and then we're going to look to find our orange signal, and there it is. And I believe, we actually can go down a further 2 blocks. You want to get the one which has a lit redstone torch. Very important that you get that. And then you can start your redstone trail from here. So my actual bridge where I would be controlling stuff, well, was not really our bridge, but my input will be really close. If your input is more far away, then you would want to extend this, keep going like this. So redstone block repeater, block redstone block repeater, and then just before you get to your input, the last repeater. This would be your input, by the way, this block right here, except it would be above, it would be here. And this repeater needs to be set at 2 ticks, very important. Place some redstone right there. And then we're going to put our arc repeater. This is the repeater that controls the arc of the turret. We're going to place redstone under there, place a block there, and now we're going to complete the final wirings of the circuit. And we're going to place our redstone repeater on full delay. Blue wool, not blue wool, but wool that's obviously compatible with your airship, not with your turret, because otherwise your turret won't work. So make sure all this wool is compatible with your airship, obviously. And then 2 more repeaters, full delay. And there you go. Once you've done that, you can test fire it. I would recommend test firing it with items and making sure that each dispenser dispenses one item exactly, because otherwise your turret will not work. But now I'm just going to place TNT in each dispenser. Obviously, if you were building this in survival, I would highly recommend actually test firing it with items, because you really don't want your creation that you've put time and effort into to just simply blow up in front of you. It's not particularly glorious, I'll tell you that. So yeah, I do recommend test firing with items. If you don't know how to do that, simply take an item like redstone, place it in the dispenser, fire the cannon, and then check every dispenser to make sure that at least one item has been dispensed, and if it has, then your turret should work. If not, then you've probably done something wrong in the wiring. And so once you're done with that, just place in TNT in each one, obviously. To load this dispenser, you may have to remove one stone slab. I don't think that's much of a problem. You can obviously keep it like this if you wish. It's not going to do anything, but I like to have it because it's more aesthetically pleasing. Let's set it to day, just to make it look nice, and then let's select an arc. I'm going to go for 2, because I like the second arc, it's quite equal. And then we're going to test fire our cannon, and voila, it works. Let's see if we can blow up our chest. I don't know if we can, but we shall certainly try. So we'll right click the turret, and we're going to test fire it by clicking the button. Now let's see if this hits. I don't know if it will hit. And yeah, there we go, guys. So, alright guys, that is the Destroyer Standard Turret, or the DST by Backyaro, and I'll leave a link to his channel in the description, of course, and I'll also leave a link at the end of the links to the end of the video, to all my other videos about TNT cannon designs, and of course in the description below. And yeah, if you want to be able to build and test out airships for Movecraft on a server with Movecraft that isn't your own, and you don't want to make a private server, then that's fine. You can join the build server, and you can apply to do that on the forums, and I will have a link to that in the description as well. Come on there, say hi. I'm sometimes on there doing builds myself, and I know other people are. So yeah, and you can also join the survival server while you're at it. I'll just leave the forums link in the description, and I'll let you find that for yourself. It should be pretty easy, just under general discussion, I believe. And yeah, so guys, I hope you enjoyed my tutorial, and I'll see you next time. Please leave a like. A lot of work goes into these videos, and I do certainly enjoy making them for you guys. Thank you so much for all the support I've been getting on my tutorial videos, and of course my Airship Pirates series. I've got another episode coming up soon, with a really awesome build that I need to do, and I will be doing. So yeah guys, you can look forward to that, and now I'll see you next time. So yeah, this has been Exswordion, over and out.